Our global Earth system is challenged by climate change. And climate change is nothing which only happens at a global scale, but it also happens at a regional scale. And it is affecting our lives everywhere, as well as here in Denmark or otherwhere in the world. However, we all think that most emissions are coming from fossil fuel burning, but this is not fully true, because 1/3 of all global greenhouse gas emissions are coming from food systems, which means it depends on what we are eating and how we do agriculture and produce the food and feed we are needing for building our food system. To reach a goal to limit global warming to 1.5 degrees Celsius and to reduce greenhouse gas emissions from the food systems will require transformational change of agriculture. And now we still have not too much knowledge about how to do that and how to reach this goal of reducing greenhouse gas emissions from agriculture. In the background you see a lot of measurements which are done here at Fulum, trying to find out the magnitude of greenhouse gas emissions from different agricultural systems. And we need to use this knowledge to finally scale it to the farmers and to tell about where they should apply new techniques, to learn about how we finally can reduce greenhouse gas emissions from agriculture as such. This requires a lot of research, and we need to understand as well where we need to do what, which means which practice can be applied in a real world with farmers and with the food industry as well to reduce the greenhouse gas emissions from agricultural systems. Little is still known about that one, and we need a plan, and this is what Landcraft is about. Landcraft is a new pioneer center, with pioneer centers being a national effort funded by the Danish government in close cooperation with several foundations in Denmark. And these centers are sought to pioneer research in a field which is needed for society. Landcraft, which stands for Landscape Research in Sustainable Agricultural Futures, is a new center which will focus on a transformational change of agricultural production systems in Denmark and elsewhere, having the vision to provide new ideas how we possibly better manage our landscapes so that we have the same production but at less environmental costs. This will require that on the one hand we seamlessly scale our findings, which we obtain in experiments as in the background, from the field to whole landscape scales, and that we talk as well to farmers what is really feasible, what can be achieved within such kind of upscaling processes. We need to listen to farmers' ideas as well as what we can do together in a way, and to co-design new ways to manage our landscapes and to manage our agricultural production, and to find ways to reduce the impact agriculture has on our environment. This is one of the most challenging things we have to address rather urgently, because the reduction of greenhouse gas emission from agriculture is not something we can wait for decades, but which needs to happen now and in the near future. Landcraft has a vision to develop and provide tools which allow on the one hand to measure the impact of different agricultural management at landscape scale, using thereby latest state-of-the-art remote sensing tools as well as isotope techniques. All this information will be integrated in rather complex models, but these models will be tools which allow to monitor, to report and to verify the effectiveness of our greenhouse gas mitigation strategies at various scales. By that, we hope to provide information to stakeholders and politicians to finally find ways as well to reduce the greenhouse gas emission of our agricultural systems.